you for a few seconds. Now raise your hands as your first visit to Kilimanjaro Safaris. Well, welcome aboard any return visitors. Welcome back. You see, no two safaris are ever the same. The animals, they can guarantee that. Now guys, we'll be holding up here for just a few moments till we get the all clear from the warden so we can enter the reserve. While we're waiting here, we'll go over some quick safety rules. Everyone, make sure you stay seated, your hands inside. You see, if anything does happen to fall out of the truck, I can't stop and pick it up. Now, by remain seated, I mean everyone, including very small children, must stay on your lap or on the seat next to you. They cannot be held up in the air on top of your lap or on top of your legs to get a better view. Once again, on the lap or on the seat next to you. Now, do not make noises at the animals. We are entering their home, so we will be respectful. And do not try to call the animals over. These are wild animals, they might bite. Now we're entering through the Little Tory Forest. The animals that live here in the forest like to hide amongst the trees and underbrush. So everyone keep a sharp eye on, never know what you might see. Now the animals here have dark colors or stripes help them blend in. Like the bongo off to the left or the okapi on the right. The bongo is ghosts of the forest. Their reddish-brown color combined with their stripes makes them very difficult to spot. Both male and female bongo have horns strangled towards their backs. Now just make sure those kids do stay on your lap or on the seat next to you, folks. They cannot stand on top of your legs. Over on the right-hand side, I got some okapi. Now the okapi do have stripes, but they are not related to zebra. More closely related to giraffes. And the okapi weren't discovered by Westerners till 1901. And it's also yellowback duiker there on the right. Yellowback duiker gets his name from the Afrikaans word, it means diver, because he will dive in a brush when threatened by predators. The gray animals off to the left are greater kudu. They're the second largest antelope in all of Africa. That's a female. Males have very long, spiraling horns. In fact, you can see a picture of a male greater kudu just up above your heads there in your spotting guides. Now, the watering hole coming up in our left is a perfect place to look for rare species. Recently heard rumors there have been black rhinos spotted in the area. The black rhinos used to have numbers in the hundreds of thousands, but now due to poaching, there's only about 5,000 left in the world. The best way to tell the difference between a black rhino and a white rhino is by looking at the shape of their lips. Black rhinos have pointed lips, while white rhinos have wide lips made for grazing. Over on the left-hand side, there is a black rhino. Rhino speeds at 35 miles per hour, weighs as much as 3,000 pounds. Over here on the left-hand side, we got some saddle-billed storks, and they stand about 5 feet tall and have an 8 to 9 foot wingspan. One of my favorite facts about these saddle-billed storks is that they are actually monogamous for life.
The storks out there.
Now we're going to head on over to the Safi River to see if we can track down some hippos. Hippos spend most of their time underwater, usually for nice grazing on grasses. Get up to 150 pounds of grass each night. Over here on the right-hand side, there are a couple of hippos. They weigh as much as 80 pounds, while full adults tip the scales at 5,500 pounds. Kind of difficult to see, so we're going to keep heading downstream and see if we can find some more. The pelicans off to the left here are pink-backed pelicans. Get their pink color during the mating season. Very unique birds that build their nests in the ground instead of up in trees.
some hippos.
The hippos, they can hold their breath underwater about 5 to 8 minutes at a time. These are extremely territorial animals and will help mark their territory by using their excrement.
The walkways.
A lot of the bridges here in the reserve do need maintenance. I'm hoping this isn't one of them.
Hey.
Alright folks, now we're going to head on into the open savannah, see if we can track down some more rare animals. And some more famous ones like elephants, lions, and giraffes.
Elephants, a minute.
Now the savannah can be a very harsh environment, so animals and plants have had to adapt to live here. Some plants have huge thorns to fend off local wildlife. Other plants have had to adapt to lack of water. Like my friend the baobab tree off to the right. The baobab tree is also known as the upside down tree. That big trunk is perfect for storing water during the dry season. Even though those branches do look bare right now, they have at least 3 months out of the year. Hands down, my favorite view in the whole reserve is right here. This is the Serengeti grasslands. It stretches for hundreds of miles across East Africa and has a superhighway for many migrating species such as zebra and wildebeest. All part of the wild Africa we're fighting to preserve.
I see the giraffe.
The look of the savannah is formed by the animals that live here. Elephants are the bulldozers knocking down trees eating their branches. Giraffes are the pruning shears eating the tops of trees letting life for the grass to grow. Zebra and wildebeest are the mowers living on tall grasses leaving small shoots. And small animals like warthogs and gazelles they can clean up the rest. In a balanced ecosystem like this one, there's enough food for everyone.
I hope we get to see it again, Alfie. Oh, there's a couple of baby giraffes. There's one having a snooze.
The reddish-brown structures around us here are termite mounds. They're formed by termite secretions that get hard as concrete baking in the Savannah sun. Large animals like elephants like to use them as scratching posts. When they get toppled over like the one on the right, small animals like gazelles, they can stand on top and look out for predators.
Oh wow, Alfie, look at that. There's a giraffe right there. We'll see him in a minute. The elephants can't be in this park, they're too dangerous for people.
Now this group of giraffe around us is called a tower. It's comprised of two different types. There are Maasai's and there are reticulated. Now the Maasai giraffe gives the name from the Maasai region of Africa.
You're thinking of the wrong.
Maasai region of Africa. Now they have a rugged rough pattern that goes all the way down to their hooves. While the reticulated giraffe gives the name from the Latin word reticulata, meaning net, kind of a net-like pattern. It's a very smooth pattern, showing us down about their knees. Now there's a baby giraffe off to the right there. And this means we will not be able to stop here in the area. We don't want to spook it off. One day the little guy will be about 20 feet tall, with 18-inch long tongue used to get leaves on tops of trees. Also be around speeds of about 35 miles per hour.
Let me go closer.
Up here on the right-hand side, we got some Ankole cattle, also known as Watusi cattle. For the Watusi tribe that first domesticated them. Their big horns are hollow with a honeycomb-like structure, and 10 feet wide. With blood circulating through their horns to help control the temperature. Also on the right is a water buck. Now the water buck has a foul, smelly secretion which helps waterproof it, so it can dive and links never to escape predators. Up on top of the hill here, we got some white-bearded wildebeest, one of the largest migrating herd in all of Africa. Numbers in the hundreds of thousands. Also called a gnu because of the sound they make. Now we're gonna head on into elephant country. Also gonna swing by Monkey Point, see if we can find some mandrills.
Ready for the elephants. Tennessee.
Over here on the left-hand side, we got some mandrills, the largest monkeys in all of Africa. The dominant male mandrill weighs about 100 pounds, has a bright red blue feature on his face. Now these are family groups called a troop. Very, very social animals. Unlike the elephants, you see, elephants don't live in family groups. The groups are comprised of females and their young. A mother elephant will stay with her young about 13 years, teach them all how to survive. How to gather food, how to find water, how to socialize with other elephants. Now the male elephants, they live by themselves or in very loose monster groups the majority of their lives. And it does look like there's a male elephant off to the right here.
Oh, wow.
But both male and female elephants survive being tusked, which makes them so desirable to poachers. Unfortunately, poaching is not the only threat the elephants are currently facing. They are quickly losing their natural habitat due to the coltan mining industry. Coltan is a mineral found in many electronic devices such as cell phones and laptops. By recycling your old devices, you can help protect magnificent animals like the elephants or the western lowland gorillas. We're gonna head over to the red clay pit, see if we can track down a herd of elephants. See, a herd is comprised of females. Whoa, 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 whoa. Red clay pits. Now the herds will come into the area and scrape their tusks against the clay to gather the essential minerals in their diet. And I do see some tusk marks up ahead. I just hope they stuck around. Oh yeah, we got big girls off to the left here. Get a better view in a moment.
Oh, that is a big one up there.
And they're covered in dirt and mud to help protect themselves from the sun's harmful rays. Elephant's skin is extremely sensitive. I think we're close enough to a village to actually pick up a radio station. Give me a second while you tune in here.
Moja kwa moja kutoka kwetu
Oh, wow. Elephants. There's a huge one coming up over this side.
The flamingos to the left here, greater flamingo, with their pink color due to the brine ship that's in their diet. Now, a group of flamingos, not called a flock, no, they're much more unique than that. They're called a flamboyance.
There's ducks.
Fingers are white.
Oh, because they haven't got the dyes. But there's some ducks there as well.
The point of the painting's
turtle in there.
right. It's like just up ahead, there might be some big cats.
Lions,
Lions, cheetahs, maybe some white rhino or zebra.
Left a minute. What have we got? White rhino. Oh, there he is in the road.
We got some white rhinos. White rhinos get the name from the Afrikaans word "vite," meaning wide, describing their big wide mouths. Perfect for grazing. Weigh as much as 5,000 pounds, around a speed of 35 miles per hour. Their horns are actually made out of the same material as found in your hair and fingernails. It's called keratin. Grow about 6 inches every year. Unfortunately, the horns of poachers are after. Rhinos have very poor eyesight, so they can't defend themselves against poachers. Oh, got a cheetah. Right in the middle of the hill there, left-hand side. Base of this tree, we got a couple of them there. Now, they're the fastest land animals in the world. Reach speeds of 60 miles per hour.
Cheetah.
Also, the only big cats hunt during the day. Very keen eyesight, look up for miles.
Just up
Once
the
again,
hill.
middle of the hill there, base of the tree.
They're in the grass, they're lying on the grass. I got them on film anyway. 2 of them playing, rolling around. Yeah, they were rolling around. Ooh. Here's where you'll see the lions.
Oh, we got lions.
Where? Oh, there. At the top, you can just
Now,
see the
lions,
heads.
they will rest around 18 to 20 hours a day. At night, lionesses like that one go hunting while the males normally stay behind.
It's 2.
The lionesses will stalk their prey for hours on end, growing speeds of 35 miles an hour and pouncing.
The male's asleep on the rock over there.
Over here on the right-hand side, these brown animals are Bonte Bok. The Bonte Bok, unfortunately, are extinct in the wild, but they're starting to thrive, especially in reserves like this one.
There's the big man. Zebra coming up. Hearing zebras. And ostrich.
Over here on the left-hand side, we do have an ostrich. This big flightless bird can be as tall as 9 feet. Runs speeds of 40 miles per hour with their big long legs.
Ostrich down that side.
They also lay some of the largest eggs in the world, as you can see on the left. They weigh about 3 pounds apiece and take about 25 days to hatch. Now, the zebra stripe's unique to each zebra, kind of like human's fingerprint. Their big hind legs can actually break the jaw of a hungry lion with a single kick. They will move through areas in herds in order to use those stripes to help confuse the predators. Now we're gonna head on into the newest section of the reserve to see if we can track down one of the most rare species in all of Africa.
Is that around your arm? Boat straps. An African safari. Well, we're going to see a leopard maybe?
Now up here on the left-hand side, we got some addax. Now, the addax are a screwhorn antelope that typically live in the desert. Again, they must have wanted to eat from the food that they eat. Unfortunately, the addax are extremely endangered. Only about 300 left in the wild. But not due to conservation efforts, especially in private collections and reserves like this one, numbers are starting to bounce back. And we're about to bounce back too because the hot springs here have damaged the roads. Everyone hold on tight, it's gonna get more bumpy. No matter where you live in the world, you can help protect animals by volunteering your time to local wildlife organizations.